No, I'm good to go. I want to watch this train wreck. Where are you?
Oh, train wreck, I see, okay. No faith in me, huh?
No, not in you. I want to see how somebody fights him. Because I didn't really dare get close to him on my own. There you are.
Nope. God, my fighting in train wreck. How dare? How dare? How dare you, good sir? Madam?
Wait, where'd you go? There you are. There's also a journal over there I want to find.
I don't think you're ready for this, Wolf.
Why?
'Cause I just don't think you're ready for this, Wolf.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing that.
I hate eight-legged freaks. Spiders are not my friend.
And yet you spawned Smiley.
Well, that's because he's not a spider. He's a half-human. He's a half-human, half-spider deal. I can bear those because they don't have the 8 beady eyes with a bunch of weird fang things coming out of their mouth hole. It's death that freaks me out. No, I'm going the right way. Like, I can stand the body, I can stand the legs, the 8 legs. It's the fucking face to spiders that freaks me out. Yeah. Something about the massive amount of eyes and the frickin' like 6 to 4 fangs, depending on the mouth style, that just freaks me the fuck out when I see it moving and active.
Spiders are about the only thing that's scare shy.
Yep. It's like, you can put a poisonous snake in front of me and I'll be just fine. I'll be like, hey, how's it going? But you put a fucking spider in front of me and I will lose my shit trying to kill it. Like... Yeah. It's like, if you want that pet of yours, that frickin' tarantula, to remain alive, you will not bring that around me. And I give people fair warning, because if I find it on me, it's a reaction. I'm going to stomp on it until it's dead. That'll be a suck, Wolf. Damage it.
I'm already damaging it decently. We got it down by a lot. Okay, I'm dying.
I'm not dying, but I need to back off for a sec so I can take care of getting my stamina back.
Oh, I turned on infinite stamina.
I like my combat too much to cheat at it.
Turn off stamina.
I like my combat too much to worry about sitting there and cheating on it.
Well, no, it's like I'm not playing seriously right now, so I'm not worrying about it.
Oh, they murdered one of the aliens.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know about the lore bit that's here? Also, where's the skeleton key? Because I don't see it.
I've come across it before, but I didn't really pay attention to it much.
This... Here we go. This, the alien, like, creatures, like the sentinels, they enslaved humans way back when.
That's what the skeleton keys used for. Okay.
Ooh, I got Glimmer Moon. Nice. Come over here, Shy, so you can hear the story.
Yeah, I just haven't had a skeleton key in a while.
Here's the explanation. And there's a
Oh,
journal
is that this
nearby
one,
here,
stone
too.
tablet?
This, bonded one, is the Circle of Swords. Here is where we choose to
it's
deal
like,
with
so
those
they
who
brought,
cannot be trusted.
the humans rebelled
One
and
need
brought,
not
here's the
fear
journal by the way,
betrayal at a
brought an
meeting in
alien
the
to the
Circle
circle
of
because
Swords.
magic can't be
For no
used in
sorcery
these
can be
circles.
used in that
Oh, it's the
ancient
fist
way.
pump emo.
It was
Emote.
old before our history began. But who built it, and why? I cannot answer. And who do we meet here? That knowledge
Come
is
down the
forbidden
hill a
to
little bit,
even
Shy,
our
it's
most
where
Could you
trusted
imagine
human
how much
servants.
of a fucking badass you could become if you had two overpowered magnets with an infinite lifespan and you time traveled to the past and just magically started fucking in their eyes, taking their weapons
Floating.
right out of their hands, floating off the ground and doing all kinds of crazy shit. It's like he's got magic,
I am
oh
your
no,
god,
no, I just have fucking science on my side. It's called magnets.
To be fair, fucking magnets are the closest thing we will ever have to magic.
Well, yeah, because nobody can entirely narrow down their composition of what makes them.
Ambrosia. I just spawned a shit ton of ambrosia. Mine.
Ambrosia, ugh.
Dude, it's the best healing item in the game. I'm not gonna argue with it.
I know, I just don't like ambrosia in real life.
I've
It's
never had
nasty to
real
me.
life ambrosia. Come with me.
Yeah. Well, the only ambrosia I've ever been able to palate that I actually somewhat liked was cranberries, whole cranberries that were freeze-dried with,
Yeah,
raspberries
by the way,
that had been...
Neytiri,
Raspberries that had been blended with whipped cream and then they mixed in walnuts. That is the only ambrosia I've ever had that was okay with me. Just flavor-wise. The problem with most ambrosias is that they're too sweet.
Hey, Neytiri. I don't think you changed the decay down here, Shay. The decay timer for meat is still set at 5 minutes. Did you reset the server to apply the settings, or did you just change it?
Wow, you may have to set it to 0.0. Or wait. Hold up, I'm trying to remember spoil time. Actually, the decay timer, did you put it to the right or the left when you did it? Not on the decay, if I recall. The decay, you want to turn it up, not down. Yeah, that's what I was telling you about. Some of the sliders on here work differently compared to other sliders. Yeah, for armor and equipment, that's true, but for that specific slider, for meat decay, it's the opposite. It's weird how they have the sliders done.
They need to make up their damn mind.
Yeah. It took me a long time to understand which settings I needed to do for my campaign mode before I could actually get them solved out.
Well, if it's of any consolation, it seems that the preservation box consumes ice very fucking slowly, because it hasn't even consumed an ice yet, and I put 2 stacks in there. It's supposed to. Because it did on the other server, it consumed ice very
It
very
depends,
slowly.
yeah, it depends on which preservation box you have. If you have the basic preservation box, then yeah, it consumes it slowly. If you have the black ice does not.
Yeah, I have the improved
consume.
preservation box.
Yeah.
An artificer? That's a level 4 alchemist, I think. Oh, it looks like she found him. Oops.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna summon thralls, you should build a box around you to summon them into, and then knock them out. That way you keep them in a small area.
That's true. I guess, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I guess if not, then they're gonna try to return. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
tame thralls.
Yeah.
Spawn as a converted thrall. Yeah, spawn as a converted thrall item, so there
The
you
only
go.
problem
Yeah,
is,
behavior.
the reason why I say build a box if you're gonna spawn them in is because sometimes you won't know what they look like until after you've already put one in your inventory and then equipped it to whatever, in the case of like workshop bench thralls. I mean, partial nudity is active on here, right? Partial
Shy,
nudity
what?
is active on here, right? Because if partial nudity is active on the server, you can get workshop, like crafting bench workers to spawn in without tops on.
Oops. For y'all, yeah.
Oh, so then for all of you, you could get thralls that are entirely nude.
Y'all can, yeah.
You lucky
I'm
bastards.
sorry.
It's
You're
not
gonna have to do it,
fair.
I think Misha and Stone can't be online. Yeah, because I just did it. I just spawned. Shy, what are some of the characters you like? Your waifus and stuff?
There's
Freya.
I think it's like Diana, Snow Hunter, or Delissa or something like that. It's a weird pronunciation on the first bit of her name.
Is Snow Hunter definitely in the name though?
Yeah, definitely in the name.
But it starts with a D?
She's a specialty Sumerian fighter.
But
Yeah, it starts with a D.
Okay.
It's like
Let's see if I can find it.
Dinisa or if you take a screenshot, if you do end up finding it,
looking.
and I'll look and tell you. The problem is, as you know, I don't do so well with the names so much as faces. I have a better Pictionary memory than I do a verbal memory.
I see you over there. No, don't touch this bag. Those are extras. I have one already in my inventory.
Extras of what?
Never mind.
But all the more Freyas is the better.
I don't want to have more than one for just us. It's
Also,
fine. I have one in my inventory already. Lord,
boom.
please don't spawn more. Please, they're big. They can't be killed.
They can be killed. You just gotta take them around and get enough enemies to lay into them. Besides, I only spawned enough up for defense, and I've only got one specialty one, which is Olaf.
I see Dar the Touch, Delina the Shielded, Direk Broken Finger.
She'll specifically have Snow Hunter at the end of her name.
Let's see. Oh, Defari Witch Doctor. Filthy Rags. Dialogue.
If you can't find her actual name on PC, then they may have her subcategory as a spawn for, I believe it'll be Sumerian Fighter 4. I believe is what you'll have to use to spawn her in. And
There's
even
a
then, I
lot
don't
of
know
types
if
of
it'll...
fighters, though.
Yeah. Well, there are 4.
The Kudrum, the Occultist, and the Keeper of the Riddle of Steel. Jesus, these things are crazy.
Yeah. I've had plenty of time on my single player once I was done exploring to spawn NPCs and just
Yeah,
understand
I can't
which
find her.
ones
Give me
are
another
best.
one.
Here, I'll find her. Of course, it would probably help if I remembered how to spell Sumerian. Not am-in. There we go.
Cimmerian, Cimmerian.
Yeah, I got it.
You found her?
Well, no, I just got Sumerian. Wait. What the heck? Why isn't it
Give me
accepting... How'd you say to spell Sumerian again?
Cimmerian.
Oh, okay. I left an M out. That's what it was.
Except there's no H in it. It's annoying.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not that one. Is it this one?
Whoa. She's gonna get fucked up.
What's her name?
Her name was Daedry Deathbringer.
Oh, no, it's not her.
Is that who it is?
Nope. Let me try a different one.
She got destroyed by that wolf instantly. Holy shit.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't her then. Oh, there we go. That might be it.
Hang on, let me get rid of this body before they pile up.
Nope, that's not the one.
That's a guy. That is Word of the Lost Tribe.
Oh, that's why. That was
He has a lot of HP though.
There we go. What about that one? Yep, that's her.
He's fine.
That's her.
Heal it. No, why did you spawn so many?
Take
He's about as giddy as a schoolgirl. Leave my wolves alone, you hoes. Okay, they're dead.
Please don't do what again?
Please don't. Yeah, I can just do fucking kill all command. Please stop. You're lagging the area, Shy.
Ah, don't worry.
No,
I only
never
brought
mind.
5.
What did you find her under? I can't see her.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about them.
Shy, how did you spawn her? I don't see her name in the coding.
Oh, she's known as a Forgotten Tribe, fighter, Sumerian Fighter 4. Just basically look for the one that says Forgotten Tribe, Sumerian, Fighter 4, and she's the one you
Fighter,
can spawn.
Sumerian, 4. Okay, I found her.
She's the best one for actual physical fighters go.
I think I got her. Yeah, okay, I got her. Okay, give me another one.
What are you looking for?
I mean, more of your desired NPCs and stuff. She's a fighter, so she'll be in one of the tent areas.
Well, are you just looking for warriors right now? Because as far as like...
No, but it's like people for you to fill your little camps out here with.
Well, as far as fighters go, she's a good one, Freya's a good one.
No, just like your waifus and stuff is what I'm asking about.
Oh, just waifu-wise? Pretty much her, Freya. The problem is I can't remember the name of you know what, let me just, we need to build a box. We need to build a box. Not a wall, just a box. So we can spawn thralls.
Now where does this Nordheimer coming from? Still at our base. No, not there.
The frost giants are doing their job. This is great. I'm laying one more frost giant.
Little... Oh god, please don't put them so close to the house, they're so big.
I won't.
Give me another named NPC.
Bang! Boom!
Shy.
Kawam! Yeah!
Shy.
Okay, what now?
Give me another one of your desired NPCs.
Well, that's the problem. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I'd have to actually go through and just spawn them all. Like, that's what I'm saying.
What was that one from the top of, like, the mountain that we went to try and get that one time?
Which mountain?
On the other server where, like, she was up in the mountain and we had to try to climb up to go get her and shit.
That's the problem. I don't remember
Snowy
off the
Mountain.
top of my... Well, was it a fighter or was it a crafter?
I think it was a fighter. You said
Do you remember the region, like box-wise?
It was here in the mountains. Not here, but it was in the snowy area.
Snowy. Oh, okay. You're talking about the one that we were at that one camp and she spawned in, but we ended up both getting killed by her?
Possibly, I don't know.
It was when we were looking for Star Medal.
Who's Bessie? Or what is Bessie, rather?
Yeah. She's a archer. That's what I'm saying. If you can just build me a box, I can go into God mode temporarily, spawn up all the ones that we're looking for.
Anna of the Lost Tribe. Is that her? I vaguely remember the name Anna.
No, I don't remember.
Why don't you just go into God mode, you activate fly and go up there onto the mountains away from, so you don't trigger all these guys as, like, fucking...
Yeah, I could. Or I could just activate fly, go on top of one of those towers, deactivate fly, spawn them up there where they can't move around.
Because they're kind of trapped up there.
Yeah.
And then slaughter the ones that you don't need.
Okay, let me activate God mode and fly.
Ghost. I'll go up there with you. No, you're not. You ain't going nowhere.
Sleep is for the weak.
Good night. Oh god, is it? Oh, there's a chest up here, what the fuck?
I'm Zenyatta.
Good night.
Wolf. Night. Wolf.
There's a random ass chest up here.
Yeah, there's a chest on both of the towers here. You just gotta climb up here. That's the only problem.
Oh, that's a lot of stamina. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... I forgot that God mode does that. So go ahead and... Oh wait, let me turn on God mode so I don't die.
I am Zenyatta.
Actually, I'll be fine. Love the fact that I'm...
Okay. Now to get these spawned in. Okay, so do you want me to just do the fighters and archers right now, or do you want me to do the...
Whoever... I just want you to do your preferred stuff so you can have your little guard that's just around, and then I can worry about professions. Yeah, there's gates.
Is that a female?
What was that, Jack?
Was that a female?
No.
Okay, it's not that one then. Is that one a female?
No.
Was that a female though?
No.
Okay, well, that's one of them that you're gonna want as far as the named armorers go.
Jaka?
He's a Hyborian, yeah.
Wait,
He's
wait.
He's a tier 4 Hyborian if you want a good strength armor.
What did you find him under?
Black Hand Armor 4 Hyborian.
Armor for Hyborian. Archer. Armor. Hyborian. I mean, there's like apparently 4 different named NPCs.
What one was that? Female or male?
She's female, she's a cook.
Okay, that's the one, the other one. That's Black Hand Cook 4 Hyborian.
Black Hand Cook, hold up. You're spawning them too fast.
You're in God mode, aren't you?
No. She's just a regular dancer.
Yeah, but she's one we want.
Hyborian Dancer 3.
Yeah, well, Entertainer 3.
It said dancer, hang on.
It said Dancer, but under the listing it says Black Hand Entertainer 3 Hyborian. That's definitely not one of them.
Entertainer 3, what?
Black Hand Entertainer 3 Hyborian.
Oops. No, that was... Apparently... no. Who is this?
It's an archer, but it's not the one I thought.
Who is this bitch? Oh, she's an alchemist.
Yeah, that's one of the alchemists we want.
She's got huge tits. Where did you find her under?
Exile Alchemist for Hyborian.
I never wanted to be here.
Exile Alchemist. Slow down, please. I have to try and find these in the list. Exile what?
You know,
Shy, what was the name?
actually, I was gonna say,
Just tell me the name, Shy.
hold on.
Minecraft.
Going back down. Exile Alchemist for Hyborian. Wonder if this one's the one I was... Nope, that's not the one I was thinking of.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
I know one of these... Was it him? Or is that a she?
Gods take you! Die!
I don't know if that's a he. That's not the one we're looking for. Wait, did that one have a bald head with like side hair on his head?
I do not know.
Here, I'll spawn him again. Tell me. What's his name?
Curse you!
Chelgus the Smith. Yeah, he has
No,
he's
that's
black
not
and he
him.
has an undercut.
Nah, that's not him.
Like this.
The first one I told you on the Hyborian armors is definitely the one we want for...
I don't even remember what you told me because we're going through these pretty fast.
Do you just want me to spawn them in as converted?
Like, you can spawn them, that's fine. Well, no, because it's like we're trying to see which ones you want.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'll put them down so you can tell me whether or not, like, describe them to me so I know which one they are, and then I'll just do a converted version of them. That way things move a little quicker.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you got the fighter though, right?
I have Asura's Chosen, Joka Iron Fist, and Vitessa the Potent.
Okay. So then you
No,
got
I
the
don't have a
armor.
fighter, no.
You got the armor, the alchemist,
the
and
alchemist, and the cook.
the cook. Okay. So then I know where we left off. So now I just gotta go through then and let's see.
Galactus the Gourmand, he's a dude with a head wrap on.
That's one we want. I'll spawn him in as
Itemize
converted.
him.
Okay, let's see. Moving along to... Alright.
Chick. Espel the Glorious, she's a priest. She's a Derketo priest.
Okay.
Yay, nay.
Yeah, I'll pop her in.
Female. With a head wrap.
Actually, if you go off it,
Archer.
Conan existed before Ark did.
Lisa O.
Yeah.
Longbow.
It beat
She
out
seemed-
Ark,
it doesn't
I
seem
believe,
hostile.
by 1 or 2 years in advance.
I'll look it up. Yeah, Ark came out in 2017, Conan came out in 2018.
Yeah, but are those
By a
the
year.
actual PC releases, or
Initial
are
release
those
dates, yes.
the?
Because we know PC is ahead of it.
Yeah, because that sounds like the console release, not the PC. Because I know Ark existed long before 2016 or 17. Yeah.
No, yeah, this is a review on Steam. Initial release date 2018. This is also a review for Steam. Oh wait, here we go, still.
Yeah. And then, let's see.
Then again, I guess the listing is for, like, the full version, not the betas. Because the full version is still listing as 2017 as the initial full release.
Yeah, according to this, the official PC release for Conan Exiles was in 2005, May 8th.
2005 or 15?
2005.
That
That's
can't
what
be
it
Exiles.
says on this. That's what it says on here for the Gamepedia page. Oh, wait. This says it's,
Let's see, that's an older game.
Yeah, this is from Conan Exiles Alpha.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that is way too... A playable version, a playable beta came out in, like, 2016 or so. It was still after Ark.
Okay, here we go. I found another one. It says the beta for Conan Exiles dropped in 2011 for PC, is what this website's doing. And this is from one of the subreddits. I don't know, the stuff for Conan Exiles is kind of forpy. They keep listing multiple dates depending on which site you're looking at. Some say 2005, which for that one it clarified alpha, but then there was the one for 2011 and it clarified beta. But then there's another one here for the beta that claims 2009. So I don't fucking know. Anyways, okay, I'm spawning up another relic hunter. Wolf.
What the fuck? Lisa, oh, the longbow archer. She's not hostile.
Okay. That's one of the ones we want then. She has like the perm haircut, right?
She has a head face wrap on. I don't know what she looks like.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, nevertheless, she's one of the ones. Okay, now I'm gonna have to open it up because now we're no longer just trying to look at Hyborians. Okay. Let's see.
What happened? Whoa, who is this? Brand of Zagara, a fighter. She is tall. I want her. Shy, I want her.
Okay, so is that does she have like long hair?
Long hair, very tall, black armor.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the ones then.
Heart of a hero. I'm taking this. I stole her heart, Shy. Whoa. Chosen fighter of Sobek. We don't need any more fighters.
That's not the one. Where is that?
Oh my god.
Is that one it?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Are one of
are
those
serpent
it?
men, These are serpent men.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
What the fuck? What is that? That's a jackal.
Is this it?
These are jackals. What the fuck, Shy?
Is this it?
Please stop. Christ. Hate you. Shy spawned a bunch of mummies. Please stop, Shy. Now you summoned a bunch of gnolls. Shy, I'm about to die. I'm seriously about to die, Shy. Shy, I'm very close to dying. Please, let me kill them.
Okay. Now that I've had my moment, I'll get back on task.
Conan Exiles has, Conan Exiles on Steam. Conan Exiles has on Steam. Conan Exiles has updates dating all the way back to 2016 of June. No, since June of 2016, for Conan. That's what y'all were talking about. It's like, you know, I was saying, it's like, the earliest of their updates was in 2016. What the fuck? Oh, he found the Yetis.
Wait, there's Yetis?
Yes, he spawned into Yetis. I'm trying not to die. Oh hey, I just got a trophy. Yo, we can farm trophies by spawning the bosses we did. Just got a trophy. Yeah, if you're gonna be spawning bullshit, I'm just gonna go into God mode.
What?
If you're just gonna be spawning bullshit, I'm just gonna go into God mode and not deal with it.
No, I was just trying to figure out which ones was which. I haven't been through that section of the list in a while. Yeah, what's this do? For now, I think that covers me doing the rest later with you.
It's like, you do know that there is a weighted jumps. There is a weighted jump start fish production in a trap, and that's to put a handful of worms in it. Mm-mm. A handful of insects. No, 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 I'm sorry. A handful of insects. Yeah, those, sorry. No, they're not. Like grubs.
Hmm. Hey Wolf, where you at?
I left.
Where you at?
I left.
Why'd you leave?
It's 6 a.m.
Oh, you didn't get to see my new sword. Well, we can worry about the rest tomorrow, it's not a big deal.
Why? What were you gonna do, Shy?
Oh, I was just gonna show you the new sword I got.
See a picture of it.
It's better to be shown.
Good night, y'all. Good night, you guys.
Night Wolf.
Come out here, girl. I saw something.
No closer.
I will destroy you! Steel and sparks. For the north! attack!
Watch out!
matter, pup?
Stop!
What's up? I can talk like this all day. How's it hanging, guys? Hi, Todd. Hey. What's up, Stone Jim?
Yeah. I can talk in that voice pretty much endlessly because I've gotten used to the grinding on my throat. It's like it's to the point where my throat can take a beating from voices like that.
Come to me. You have nothing to fear of me, human. I am simply lonely as I await my return to the Misty Lands. I would like to talk.
I think my favorite's still Bobcat. It's like that. All I know is when you hear that Bobcat or mountain lion noise like that, it means turn the fuck around and pull for your fucking gun. Yeah. It's like they're stalker animals. They don't hunt normally. They don't come straight up at you. They come from behind. They wait. Yeah. If you're not dealing with venomous creatures, I can agree to that. But you guys over there still have some of the most venomous creatures ever. Yeah, they stay away from the main towns and cities, but... But yeah, I learned about mountain lions and bobcats when you hear that call pretty quickly, because one of the hunting trips that my uncle took me on, one of the times back when I was a little younger, I think I was like around 10 or 11 when he took me hunting for my first buck. We were out hunting and we didn't know it, but for probably at least a good hour or so we had a mountain lion stalking us. And no sooner we found our bucks that we were going for, my uncle was getting ready to take his shot on one of the ones he wanted that he had been tracking, and all of a sudden out of nowhere we heard that row, and he turned around quicker than shit as soon as he heard me fire my shot off, because he was like, "Why are you shooting?" I'm like, "Did you not hear?" Because he had his ear protection on, so he didn't even hear the mountain lion freaking crying out. I'm like, "Over there," and I'm pointing at his ears and pointing over at the freaking mountain lion, and he's like, "Oh shit," like his jaw dropped, he's like, "Oh fuck, that's why you shot." It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It's like, I wouldn't shoot a gun for just no fucking reason. It's like, that mountain lion was coming at us, and we knew it had been stalking us for at least an hour, because along the whole trek back where we had come through to get to the bucks, we found the mountain lion's exact paw print sized trails following the whole trail we took to get down there to the bucks and to get back up. So he had been trailing us for at least a good hour. Yeah. Yeah. See, for me though, it's not so much the snakes that are the problem for your guys' area, it's the spiders and insects that are poisonous that are there. Well, okay, the neurotoxins, rather, that you guys have out there for insects and spiders. Yeah, but if I was gonna live out over there, the areas where I'd be living, yeah. Well, if I was gonna live over there, the areas I'd be living would have a problem, because I'm one of those people, I like my seclusion. So I'd be living out in one of the areas that's a little more wilderness, where there's not as less of a insect problem. Yeah. I've got a couple of buddies. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I've got a couple of buddies that I hang with that they're from over there, and they talk about all the time when they go out hunting up where they go, there's a frack ton of poisonous spiders and insects they come across. Some of which end up getting into their cabin when they haven't been up there for a good amount of time. Or their little hut. I know it's along one of the major mountain regions. I'd recognize the name if you... Does it have like a double-sided canyon to it at one point? Because the area the area that they were talking about, there's like a double-sided canyon that you have to go through in order to get up to the main part of the mountains before you can even start going upwards to where their little hut is that they hunt at. Because they go out hunting for caribou and that sort of thing when they're in season over there. Or it might not be the caribou. Well, there's some sort of, it might be like, was it kudu, I think maybe they said? It was some kind of, it might not have been Australia then that they were hunting out of, it might have been Africa. Yeah. Yeah. Well, all I know is, yeah. All I know is they've got a hut out in one of the mountain ranges. It might have been Africa then, and I just misunderstood what they stated, but it's in one of those areas where it's really out there. They just got a little hut up in the mountains. You have to go through a double-sided canyon to get up to it, and then the majority of the area where the specific animal they hunt, I thought it was kudu or caribou, but it might have been something else entirely. But I'd have to look it up to remember the species. But they do a lot of hunting out there in that area. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my buddies, they hunt in Australia. The spider they're always worried about is the funnel web spider. Because they found... Yeah, they found... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sydney's the mountain range area where they hunt, or like the mountain range that's along there is where they hunt. They have a little hut that's built up in the mountains along there, and that's the spider that they keep finding multiple of them in their little hut when they go up there. Because the amount of time that passes between each of their hunts that they do when the deal that they go for is in season, they usually come in when they're not there, and then they set up their webs and stuff, and by the time they come back around to hunt, there's like 3 or 4 of them they find around. Yeah. I think I pissed my buddy off because I texted him. It's like 5 in the morning for him. Yeah, he and his brother, who is the 2 that I game with, they actually live in Europe. And then they come from a well-off family, so they have different places they go, but when they go hunting, they go down to Australia, to their little hut that they have up there. I think my favorite I think my favorite creature's always been the wombats. Those things just look like they'd be fun to cuddle up with. Yeah. Yeah. It's just most people hunt them before they have a chance as far as the poachers. Well, no, like, yeah, no, like that's what I meant, the illegal hunting that happens sometimes. Like the stupid poachers and shit. Yeah. You know, the thing that always made me laugh was the American star-nosed moles. It's actually really funny because we have those here in Washington. And one of the times we went camping, my buddy had one that accidentally ended up digging up into his tent. And as he was like half asleep, my buddy woke up to seeing the nose of the star-nosed mole popping out of the ground through into his tent. And he freaked out because he thought it was like some kind of worm-like creature at first because he didn't see the head because it just had its nose poking out. And after he saw it, the damn thing friggin' just ducked out really quick and started running and scurrying around in his tent. My buddy stopped freaking out at that point, but it's like, he ended up, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's like, well, it's blind, it's a star-nosed mole, so you don't have to worry about it seeing you. Like, I actually didn't know what to do either until we ended up, it's like, well, we gotta get it out of there, I guess we should call the park ranger. It's like, ended up calling the park ranger, and the park ranger, they came out and put it in a cage and brought it out to a relocation point near the area. I think they took it like a mile off. Oh yeah, it lived. It's like they just had to relocate it to where it wasn't right in the area where we were camping because it was a big campsite. They said they were gonna move it like a mile or two out of the camp area. it's like, it also depends on how the meals are as far as how much the eagle's eaten too. It's like, even so, it'd be like one sheep over the course of 3 days. Yeah. Well, yeah, because eagles are one of those ones that they'll eat rotten flesh or flesh that's been sitting for a while, so... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so you guys have like a different style of eagle then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So they're like the baby brother kinda. Yeah, I'm used to dealing with bald eagles, because bald eagles, they're one of those ones that they're like, they'll kill something and then they'll eat it, and they won't go for like 3 or 4 days without food. Or like they will go 3 or 4 days without food if need be, but if they have it, they'll eat off rotten flesh or an old kill, even so, because they're a little more scavenger mentality as far as our bald eagles go. Yeah. I still think it's funny, though, that some of the same laws from back in the day have been kept here in Washington. Or, well, not just Washington, but the United States in general. Like, here in the United States, if an eagle dies, a bald eagle or otherwise, because the eagle is the national bird, it's like, they end up having it to where the only culture that can literally, within the United States, harvest off of a dead eagle's corpse is the Native American tribes, because through old laws that still exist in our current society here in the United States, there's a law that was passed way back when a lot of the treaties were being made with the tribes when they were being moved to reservations, that allowed the Native Americans here in the United States to be able to harvest for religious purposes. So due to the religious purposes, they can harvest off of a dead eagle's corpse, but it has to have died from natural causes. It can't have been hunted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar. Okie dokie. Yep. What? Oh.